welcome back, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, new viewers and new friend. Hi. So today's video is going to be a little kind of a taboo kind of video. I felt like doing this video for a while now, but I wasn't sure whether or not how you, my friends, were going to accept this video. But I think as a parent of a teenager and a preteen, I feel like it's time for me to speak and say my piece. And today, the reason I'm doing this video is because in the morning, I was watching the news and my hubby has mentioned something. I don't know if you guys know about the new series that is on Netflix called 13 Reasons. It's like a taboo type of series thing, and I feel that anyone who criticizes that show doesn't understand it. Point blank, it talks about bullying, cyberbullying, rape, and also a really hot topic that nobody ever want to talk about, and that's suicide. Yes, I said it. And this day and age, it's a little more rougher for these teenagers. And as a mom of a teenager, for most of you that don't know, I do have a 13-year-old. I am more scared for them now than ever before because now we have the internet. We have Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. So even though that bell rings at school, that doesn't mean the bully stops. So you have to understand, this series, 13 Reasons, is a good thing to watch if you are a parent of a teenager. And you know, a lot of people saying they should have a warning in the beginning of the show. Fine, put it up there, but it doesn't make it less not watchable. I feel like if you sit there and you watch each episode, you get to know the girl. And what is her name again? I watched it. I kind of like binge watched it, and I think her name is either Helen or something like that. But I recommend that for all parents who have teen kids because it literally teaches you how that these kids are going through so much stuff. And all she needed was one friend to actually believe her, be by her side. And every time she made a friend, it seemed to kind of fall into pieces, like break into pieces. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because in this age and day that we live in, everybody's just looking for that one friend that they can literally lean on. She couldn't even lean on her parents because her parents was busy bickering about paying the mortgage and the business and everything else. And, you know, they didn't realize the signs were there. They were signs. And the messed up thing is I don't want to like kind of tell you all about the series. I do. If you have Netflix, go check it out. It's a very like eye opener, and I feel like they should be more of this being talked about in society. We need to stop being so scared. I mean, I became a parent, and it's time for me to teach my kids right from wrong, and that includes not having sex early, talking about depression, talking about bullying, talking about real topics. And I feel like a lot of parents don't have the to do it. So me as a parent, I feel like if you don't have that, how you feel, you don't have that gut to tell your child about the birds and the bees, find a program that would teach them. You know, my mom signed me up for sex education, and it was like the best thing she did because when I seen the video of a woman giving birth at 15, I wasn't ready. It was something that, oh no, I seen the pain that she was going through. And even once I got pregnant with my first son, I kind of remember that video and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to do that in a couple of months. And even at 24, I was still like scared to give birth. And then when I found out I was pregnant again, you know, it's scary because it's very a painful procedure. But once your baby is born, it's like you forget about it. If you're a mom, you understand where I'm coming from. So, you know, if you was willing to become a parent, you knew the responsibility of raising that child. You knew you was going to have that talk one day. If you want to make sure your child, you know, go in the right road and not the wrong road. I mean, sometimes even if you do talk to your children, they tend to want to do their own road, which is okay because at the end of the day, they have to learn how to fall, face the fall, and kind of get up and dust themselves off and realize, oh, my mom and dad was right. I should have listened to them, you know. And as adults, we do the same thing. Friends tell us certain things and we don't want to believe them. And then we fall and hit our face and we're like, oh my God, I should have just believed my friend. So, getting back to what I was really basically talking about on this video, 13 Reasons. I watched it. I think it was last Saturday, like 2 Saturdays, and I binge watched it. And I watched it while I was cleaning, doing laundry, cooking. I was doing a lot of stuff, but I was still paying attention to the show. And what I saw in that show was, and yes, I gotta say it, yes, they do show suicidal, but what movie have you not seen that you've seen somebody hang themselves, shoot themselves, or even do the same thing the girl did? And the girl was only 17, mind you, 17 years old. So, and the funny thing is, the way she writes her suicide note is not even on a paper. For most of you that are old school, she does it in a cassette. She does A side and a B side. And she does this for 13 different people. And when you sit there and you listen for each reason for why she felt you were the reason why I did this to myself, it kind of opens up to what have you done today to maybe cause somebody else pain and not even realize it. That's why I had a video a while back that I wrote, think before you act or think before you speak. Basically, think, because at the end of the day, you don't know what your reactions might cause to that person. And I teach that to my kids. I teach a lot of things to my kids, and I'm proud of it because I want them to be grown gentlemen that understand the world and understand other people's feelings. Also your own as well, because people will be really harsh. And this is a harsh world that we live in. But I do suggest that all parents that do have teens, watch it. Go on Netflix. Go and look for 13 Reasons. Sit there and watch it. And if you feel like you are ready to let your child, the teenage child, join you, let them join you, because I did let my son watch this because, like I said, I'm an open parent. I want my child to know the birds and the bees and the good and the bad, because I don't want them to wind up going in this world and be like, my mom never told me this or never said this about this. I want them to be prepared because, like I said, this world is a cruel world. But if we kind of keep our minds up, you know, in a straight direction and not even think about it, I mean, it's hard sometimes, trust me. I've been there, but you just got to keep your head strong and don't let anybody bother you, you know? But at the end of the day, I made this video because of the controversy that people are talking about this. Like, they feel like this shouldn't even be on Netflix. There's a lot of things that shouldn't be on Netflix. And it's on Netflix, okay? A lot of shows that are kind of racy, and you don't hear nobody talking about that. Why is it an issue? Can you answer me that question? Why? Like, it's like there's certain things you can't say or do because, ooh, it's wrong to speak about that. But a question. I want to throw a question out to all my friends and any viewers that's watching this video. Have you watched 13 Reasons? And if you have, let me know in the comment section down below that you watched it and your feelings about the show. And if you haven't, go ahead and watch it. Come back to this video and let me know what you feel about that show. Because personally, when I heard about it, because I heard a lot of other YouTubers speak about the show here on YouTube, but they didn't go into detail because they didn't really watch the whole entire thing like I have. Because when I started watching it, I was like, okay, why did she do it? So she has to take one, each side. And there is something after it that explains more details. So make sure you kind of click on the more depth of why they made the 13 reasons. And it explains more of the story behind the whole thing. And, the messed up thing is, like I said, everybody just focus on that girl doing suicide. What about the rape? What about the illegal drinking these kids are doing? And they're like 17 years old, 18-year old. Not even 21 to be drinking. Nobody's talking about that. Hanging out. Rich kids, privilege. There's other topics in the show that people are not even aware of, and all they're worrying about is her committing suicide. So sad. So sad. But yeah, I did this video really quick because I wanted to get my opinion out there. I wanted to get this on video because I've been thinking about doing this for a very long time. And I'm trying to like scramble all everything in here. Maybe I'll do another more in-depth video if you guys want me to do more in-depth. Let me know who has watched it. Are you going to watch it? And your thoughts about the show if you get to watch it. And if you guys want me to do another video kind of explaining my feelings more in depth about 13 reasons, because I've been there, but not in the way that she has, because the time that I was growing up, I didn't have a phone and I wasn't really messing with the internet. But now these teens are. So, like I said, bell rings doesn't mean that the bullying stops just there. It does go beyond, like in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that show. And I don't know what else to say, but that show needs to be one of those shows that I feel all teen parents need to sit down and watch. And literally watch it and think, damn, sorry that I curse. Is my child going through that? Am I paying attention to my daughter or son? What is he going through? Would he let me know? Because we need to stop these young kids from taking their own lives. We brought them to this world and we need to be their protectors. That's what we are for them. And some of us forget that. I'm not saying all parents, but some parents do forget that. And it's sad. So I'm going to close it here because I'm going to get teary-eyed and I really don't want to cry because this is a very strong, sentimental topic for me anyway. But yeah, I'm going to have to like cut it short because it's almost time for me to go pick up my son. So I will be uploading this as fast as I can today so I can get your opinions on the series 13 Reasons. Now, I don't know, like I want to speak more, but I'm short in time. So hopefully I'll pick up this video sometime down the road. If I get enough comments, if I get enough likes here, I can start a conversation about this. Also, I want to throw in a little kind of thing. I want to leave a kind of a little, what do you call it? Like a survey type thing. To let you know that I want to start a new series here on my channel, like Chit Chat Fridays. I want to know if you want me to do it every Friday, every 2 weeks, or once a month. So at least I can fill in some videos in, or at least have something up and we could interact. We could do any kind of topic that is relevant for me anyway, that I've been through, like depression and, weight gain and losing and stuff like that, divorce, a lot of topics. But let me know what is the topics you want to talk. But it has to be very relevant that I know, because I've been through a lot. And I've even been through death experiences as well. And I had one previously about 2 to 3 years ago, I want to say. My asthma got to me and I almost was in a merge of dying that day. It felt like a fish out of a bowl. It's something that I don't even wish on my worst enemy, you know. And I'm thankful to be here. It was a scary moment, but yeah, just let me know once a week, every twice week. That sounds right, or once a month, every week, every other 2 weeks, or once a month. I'll leave a little survey kind of thing here. I can't even think of right now because I'm so upset that they kind of don't understand the whole entire series. But with that said, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a likes. If you didn't, it's okay. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Also, if you like watching my videos, go ahead and hit that subscription button. It's down below. But for most of you that knows me, knows that is my friendship button. And for every click is a new friendship. And I want to thank you, yes you, for clicking that button and becoming my friend and joining me on my journey as I grow this channel. And also hit the bell so you get notified when I upload new videos, which would be, whenever I have something funny to say or unboxes or hauls. I don't know if I'm going to have a Dollar Tree haul sometime this week because, there's a lot of things that are happening in these couple of weeks coming up soon. So, don't know if there'll be another Dollar Tree haul for a while. But with that said, please hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload, okay? And with that said, I hope everybody is having a beautiful, blessing day. And I'll see you, my friends, on my next video.